Hi, it's Nicole and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how to make no shampoo shampoo. I've been really getting into like more natural products as of lately, and I'm doing the no poo kind of thing, and I am making shampoo with soap nuts. So what you will need are soap nuts, an orange peel, and essential oil, but the essential oil is optional, and you can use this two ways. You can either use it as the liquid form, you can kind of keep it in the refrigerator and it will get a little bit of a thicker texture and you can use it that way, or you can freeze it and use it in the little cubes like that I do here. And if you do make a big batch, you aren't going to really have an option but to freeze it, because this has no preservative, so it will not stay good for a long period of time. And the mixture I have here is just starting to cool, so the bubbles are just starting to kind of go away. What you'll need to do is fill up a pot halfway with water. You'll want to get it to like a medium-high temperature to get it to start to boil. You are going to add your orange peels and your soap nuts. I like to use for shampoo anywhere from 3 to 5 soap nuts, just depending on how strong I want the mixture to be. I find that personally for myself, more than 5 makes the mixture a little bit too strong and my scalp will get dry. I've made this several different ways over the time I've been kind of trying this no shampoo thing, and this by far is my favorite. I feel that it gets my scalp the cleanest and my hair smells the prettiest this way, and it doesn't get dry, it doesn't seem to get too oily, so I really like that. You are going to put the mixture on the stove and you're going to let it boil for 10 minutes. I don't like to put the nuts in a mesh bag because I just like to kind of see what's happening and how soft they're getting, that kind of thing. So I just put them straight into the water, and once they start to get soft, I kind of mash them with my spoon, and I just find that that works really well. Every so often you are going to want to stir, and you're going to want to watch the heat, because this is going to kind of turn into a soap, so it will start to bubble, and if you're not careful it will be bubbling everywhere and over your pot, that kind of thing. And so I just like to do this for a good 10 minutes, and you will see as the water starts to turn a little bit orange brown, you know that it's working and the mixture is turning. And you can see the bubbles kind of starting to form around the edges, and this was after about 3 to 4 minutes of boiling this mixture. And after about 7 or 8 minutes, I started to get a lot of foam, and the foam was kind of a brown color. And I will turn the heat down and let that kind of dissolve, and I will stir it really well, and then I'll turn the heat back on. And once you've got kind of more of a white bubble, you know that your mixture is done, and you can pour it into a heat safe container to cool. I like to get as many bubbles into the bowl as I can, because it all will settle as it cools down. And before you add your essential oil, you're going to want to let the mixture cool down, but you don't want to let it get completely cool, just to the point it's not steaming. And some of the bubbles have started to dissolve. That's basically what you're looking for. And so this is when I decided to add my oil, and this is just an oil I had on hand that I really enjoy the smell of, and I add anywhere from 5 to 15 drops, just depending on how strong I want the smell. And this is how I make my shampoo. You're just going to let it sit out until the bubbles have gone completely away, and then put it in the fridge for a few days, and you'll have a nice thicker texture. Or take a silicone mold and pour it in for frozen cubes, and it kind of acts like a shampoo bar, and that is how I really enjoy doing it. I like making larger batches and just being able to get in there and get my kind of shampoo bar. You just want to make sure that that is the first thing you do when you get in the shower, because they will kind of melt because it's frozen. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you have found it helpful.